This episode of Throwdown.
Fun at Food Network.
I mess with Texas when I head down to San Antonio to take on Diana Barrios-Treviño and her amazing puffy tacos.
Once you've tried a puffy taco, you're gonna want more. They're so good.
We tricked Diana into thinking she's starring in a new television series.
You're watching North of the Border on Food Network.
She has no idea that I'll be riding into town to take her down.
So you mean I'm not gonna star on a new show called North of the Border?
Will this queen of Tex-Mex leave me in the dust?
Oh, baby. I am feeling so confident.
It's a Tex-Mex standoff on Throwdown.
Peanut butter puppy tacos? Are you aiming for the children or something?
My name is Bobby Flay. My mission, to find the best of the best. My objective, perfecting their signature dish. The plan of attack, I'm showing up to challenge them, but they don't know it. I may win, I might even lose. It's anybody's game. It's the ultimate throwdown. Hey, how you doing? One, please. Thank you. Let's check out what the next throwdown is. Puffy tacos. It's Diana Barrios-Treviño. She's from San Antonio, Texas. She's got a restaurant called La Hacienda de los Barrios.
My puffy tacos are America's best.
Puffy tacos are really cool because you make them tortillas and you put them in oil and you fry them and they puff up. Now, I met Diana probably about 4 or 5 years ago when I did a show called Food Nation on the Food Network. Her claim to fame: Diana's celebrated home-style Tex-Mex cooking has earned her restaurant rave reviews.
We cook casero style, cooking the way Mexican mothers cook in their homes on a daily basis for their family. It's home-style cooking at its best.
Diana is an ambassador of Tex-Mex cuisine, so she's been told she's starring in a Food Network pilot called North of the Border.
You're watching North of the Border on Food Network.
Your mission: study up on Diana and her famous dish. Remember, Diana has a lifetime of experience flipping and filling puffy tacos. You must master the technique and the flavors in order to ride off into the sunset with a win. All right, Diana, you know I'm the Puff Daddy, so I'm coming to San Antonio to make some puffy tacos with you. Don't be mad.
San Antonio, Texas is America's 7th largest and possibly most friendly city. It's known for historic landmarks like the Alamo and its popular Riverwalk. But it's also made history in the culinary world with the puffy taco.
Back in the 40s or 50s, somebody invented the puffy taco, and now it is San Antonio's famous puffy taco that rules at our restaurants.
The puffy taco is like a regular taco, but the shell has been deep fried in hot oil until it puffs up. It's both crispy and chewy, and it's just plain delicious.
And please, pick them up with your fingers and enjoy them like that.
And nobody makes them better than Diana Barrios-Treviño of La Hacienda de los Barrios. Critics across the board have been wowed by Diana's famous puffy tacos.
Esquire magazine named us one of the top new 100 restaurants in America. Heck, I've even been featured on the Food Network. Now we're gonna do puffy tacos.
Okay, this is so far the thing that I've seen in San Antonio that I have not seen anywhere else.
The puppy tacos are absolutely delicious. They're light and fluffy and perfectly seasoned.
It is so juicy and tasty. You can taste every morsel. The seasonings are totally wonderful.
It all started with a $3,000 investment and a homey restaurant simply called Los Barrios. And now the Barrios family Tex-Mex empire has expanded with their newest restaurant, La Hacienda.
Tomorrow we're gonna have a Mexican fiesta out here on our patio, and we invite you all to come out to see us make puffy tacos live.
I wonder how she'll feel when I crash the fiesta.
Now, I'm pretty sure Diana's gonna use classic Mexican ingredients, so I'm thinking about something a little unusual, maybe even something like peanuts.
But first, I'm headed to Centrico Restaurant in New York City to get some pointers in the art of the puffy taco from chef and owner Aaron Sanchez.
I gotta go to San Antonio, throw down with some puffy tacos. I need a couple of hints, and so you're the guy.
Absolutely, man. Well,
What are we gonna start with?
well, this is masa, which is kind of like the staple for all the tortillas.
So it's like white corn flour?
Exactly. And just to get this going, you want to get dirty, get in with your hands.
Right.
So we'll roll a couple balls like this. And this is going to determine the size of the tacos. Now, this contraption here, no Mexican household should be without it. What this is a tortilla press, all right? And this is what you use to actually make
How do you say it in Spanish?
tortilla press. The amount of pressure that you apply here is really important because you don't want it to go too thin and you don't want it to go too thick because it's going to absorb too much oil later on.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you the right kind of size and consistency that we're looking for here. Add a little bit of pressure. And obviously, when you've done this enough, like the older ladies, they're like tortilla ninjas. They can just roll quick, you know, no
Exactly.
problems. All right, Bobby, here we are in the kitchen, my brother. Now it's time to get frying.
And this is what makes the Puffy Taco special. Each one is shaped by hand with the help of a round kitchen strainer called a spider.
Let this go for about, let's say about 30 seconds, 45 seconds till it sets.
It's dark.
Till it gets dark, then we're gonna pull it out, right? See, nothing like that, man. No smoke and mirrors, okay? And then we're gonna go right in here, let some of the excess oil drain off, and I'm gonna pass the spider or the baton to you, my brother.
All right.
All right. My family members will be very proud of you right now, Bobby. Ooh, that one looks better than mine.
That's why they call me the Puff Daddy.
Thanks to Aaron, I have my tortilla technique down. Now, I just need to work on my fillings. For Diana Barrios-Treviño, Puffy Taco making is in the genes.
I've been making Puffy tacos since I was 9 years old.
For me, it's all in the hands.
They're too dry. Now they're too wet. Oh, it's too low.
Well, sort of. Tomorrow, Diana Barrios-Treviño will be hosting a Puffy Taco party at her newest restaurant, La Hacienda. But today, she's running through her secret family recipe for chicken Puffy Tacos.
Puffy chicken with a little guacamole, which is my favorite topping.
I've got work of my own to do at the Food Network test kitchens.
This is Stephanie, and we call Miriam the Taco Queen.
Deanna's got decades of experience making Puffy Tacos, so I know I'm gonna have to step it up for this throwdown. I'm bringing big flavors to the table with a Yucatan chicken Puffy Taco with peanut red chili barbecue sauce.
So we're gonna do a Yucatan-style marinade is what we call it. Lemon juice, ancho chilies. It's basically a red chili and citrus marinade.
The marinade gets poured over boneless and skinless chicken thighs and is left to sit for 4 hours before going on the grill.
We've basically taken a chicken and we boiled it with some celery, onions, and fresh garlic, and we'll just add it to the salsa, which is fresh, red, ripe tomatoes, onions, and our bell pepper. We're gonna let it simmer down for just a little bit. This simple chicken recipe is what's gonna make those Puffy tacos just pop with flavor. Gonna be awesome.
We're cooking the chilies and the marinade right into it.
I like the red too.
Yeah,
the
these
color.
are beautiful.
Okay, now we're gonna make our Puffy Taco. And what's the main ingredient to the Puffy Taco? It's the masa. Now, we get fresh masa delivered every day from one of the molinos here in San Antonio. They grind the corn and add the salt to it and get it to the right consistency. If you don't have that available, then you can use maseca.
So this is masa instantánea de maíz.
Maseca.
Maseca. It's instant corn masa flour, and this is what we're gonna use to make the tortillas.
The maseca is mixed with water until it reaches the consistency of pizza dough.
So we'll just roll out some dough balls about the size of a golf ball. And then we're gonna take our dough ball and we're gonna put it in our tortilla press. It's been lined with plastic so it doesn't stick.
That didn't work. Find that Food Network.
I guess it's harder than I thought to get one that's just right.
And we have a beautiful, beautiful tortilla. Now, if you didn't want to make this into a Puffy Taco, you could throw this on a hot grill, and this would make a fresh corn tortilla. But right now, we're gonna add it to the oil to see it puff.
The tortillas are deep fried in hot oil at about 350 degrees.
Look how beautiful that puffed. Just took a second. We'll make our indention.
That looks good.
That's a good puffy taco.
You don't really want to leave them in there any longer than maybe 10 seconds. You just want to make sure your masa gets cooked all the way through.
How about some ancho powder on them?
No, let's just taste the simplicity of the
Because you
masa.
want to taste that corn.
Yeah, not
That smells
ancho.
so good.
We're gonna make our guacamole. I like to call it Mexican batter.
So now we're gonna make the peanut chili barbecue sauce for the outside of the chicken.
It's just fresh grated ginger, barbecue sauce, soy sauce, and chicken stock.
And then we're gonna add peanut butter, a nice smooth peanut butter. It sounds crazy. Peanut sauces are very classic in parts of Mexico.
It's also like a satay, too. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but we don't want to go Asian.
We have ginger. I mean, you don't use
That's
ginger
true.
in Mexican cooking.
Good point.
Thank you.
We're also whipping together a red cabbage slaw to put on top of our taco.
Red cabbage and cilantro, a little honey, rice wine vinegar, salt and pepper, and some fresh mint.
Okay, now it's time to fill our puffy tacos. We're gonna take our shredded chicken, then we're gonna cover them up with some lettuce and some tomato and our guacamole that we made.
Some chicken, then some sauce, cabbage slaw, and cilantro.
It's delicious. Like maybe a tiny bit more vinegar in the sauce.
You know what it needs? More heat. Let's bring some hot sauce with us.
I know, they're very messy. I don't know that I love that about them, but the flavor's great. It does need a little more heat.
All right, Food Network, we'll see you tomorrow at our Puffy Taco Fiesta, San Antonio style.
All right, Diana. We're coming to San Antonio for the Puffy Taco Throwdown. I hope you have a margarita ready for me when I get there.
It's fiesta time in San Antonio, and friends and family have gathered at La Hacienda restaurant for some food and fun.
So we are all very excited that you guys are all here today. You guys have helped make Los Barrios history and La Hacienda history. Thank you guys so much.
Little do they know, soon there'll be an uninvited guest at the table.
All right, so we're going to Diana Barrios-Treviño's restaurant. We're going to go there and challenge her to a Puffy Taco Throwdown. We know she can make Puffy Tacos.
What brings you here to the Tex-Mex capital of the world?
Well, you know, many moons ago, when I first met you, you taught me one of the great dishes in this country, the Puffy Taco.
Yes.
Right? You know, I do this little show called Throwdown.
Oh, yeah.
I think that we have to have a Puffy Taco Throwdown.
My friend, you are brave.
I surprised my friend Diana Barrios-Treviño with an invitation to a Puffy Taco Throwdown.
So you mean I'm not gonna star on a new show called North of the Border?
I got her good, but she quickly stepped up to the challenge.
I love it. This is great. I tell you what, the boy is brave.
When you go up against Diana, you go up against her whole family, including Mom Viola.
Food Network fans, she is the queen of Mexican food. We're gonna show him how it's done.
Her husband Roland is also in on the hijinks.
Welcome to San Antonio.
Thank you, man. Cheers.
Let the games begin.
Okay, we're gonna add our chicken to our salsa. You want it to have that salsita in it because that's what gives it that great flavor.
This is chicken thighs, skinless and boneless chicken thighs. And it has a Yucatan marinade, so it's like red chilies and citrus juices.
Okay, he's barbecuing, and that's okay. You can do this with leftover barbecue too, okay?
My chicken is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. But Diana has got fresh masa to work with.
This is the secret, fresh masa.
We're using instant maseca.
They're breaking.
Luckily, it looks like we picked up a new team member.
Look at my mother, she's over there, she's helping the competition.
Are you helping us?
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much. I think she feels bad for us. She's trying to help us out. She doesn't want it to get too bad, you know?
The secret to making the best taco first is to work with Diana's mother, Viola. And the real secret that we didn't learn before is that when it's done, you need to pop it on purpose and turn it upside down and let the oil drain. Because Viola said if you eat a hot taco with hot oil trapped inside, that would not be good.
Hola.
I'm here to spy. Okay, so like I see all these ingredients. Peanut butter puffy tacos? Are you aiming for the children or something?
Well, as you know, like in Mexico, peanuts are used a lot, and so we're gonna combine the peanuts with the smoked chilies and put them in the barbecue sauce. You won't taste it that much, but it'll be sort of an underlining flavor. This is like a red cabbage slaw. It has mint and cilantro.
Mint.
This is gonna be sort of the crunch, you know, like instead of lettuce, like red cabbage.
I'm just thrilled that you stepped up to the challenge.
I'm over here sweating. You look great.
We're just trying to finish up all the components of the taco, and then we can put them together. So I'm feeling really good about our chances. I think we have a great dish here.
We're gonna fill some puffy tacos right now. We're gonna give one to Bobby and let him taste what they really taste like.
Okay, here we have the Yucatan chicken puffy taco with a chipotle peanut barbecue sauce and a red cabbage slaw.
Now it's time for us to trade tacos.
I know that you guys use the maseca, which is the packaged corn flour. You did a great job. But if you've got masa available, you really want to use masa. You know what? I am very proud of my friend. He did good. He did good.
The texture of the taco shell is like perfect. You know, it's airy and crispy. It's light, and also you can taste the corn flavor. You know, she's got that fresh masa working. Well, let's feed some people. What do you think?
Let's feed
I hope Diana's not watching this because she is one of my best friends. But I've got to tell you, Diana, Bobby threw some competition your way, and I want you to get his recipe and put it on your menu.
The sauce is real good. It's almost like a mole. Spicy. It's got a good kick. I love the cabbage. That's the way they do them in central Mexico. Crunchy. Very good.
Diana's rocked. It's Mexican, it's Tex-Mex, it's why we live in San Antonio, right, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Estamos probando aquí los tacos de la señora Diana. Están deliciosos. El pollo delicioso, el sazón está excelente.
Who are the judges? Somebody in your family, probably.
I'm Pat Mazursky. I write the Chef Secrets column for the San Antonio Express News.
My name is Oscar Trejo Beltran. I work at Liberty Bar. I'm the chef over there.
Let's eat.
It's been a Texas two-step in San Antonio, where I took on Puffy Taco Queen Diana Barrios-Treviño. This lively San Antonio crowd has already given us their take on our tacos, and now it's time to hear from our judges. Our judges are food writer Pat Mazursky and chef Oscar Trejo Beltran. Our Puffy tacos would be judged on 3 criteria: overall taste, texture, and authenticity. First, they tried Taco A, Diana's chicken puffy taco with guacamole, lettuce, and tomato.
I like the simplicity of this taco. The guacamole, I really like it. It's a good combo.
The guacamole is so good.
Next, they tried Taco B, my Yucatan chicken puffy taco with peanut barbecue sauce.
They heard that crunch in Austin. Well, that's got the kick, certainly. Never seen red cabbage in one before.
No, it's a nice touch.
Taco A, I loved the feel of the tortilla. It's crisp, but not so crispy that it gets all over my my plate.
Well, I like dish 8 because it's fresh. I like the guacamole, and I like the little tomatoes in it. I like the chicken, even though I think it needed a little bit more spicy. But the puffy taco, the texture is great. It's not too greasy, it's not too hard, it's just perfect.
Now, as far as dish B, I loved the spice in it. I think it was extremely crispy, which was delightful in and of its own, but it's not what it ought to be. It wasn't authentic.
Dish B, I like the concept. I like the meat. I like the sauce. They have something sweet in it that I like it. I like this combination. The peanuts threw me off a little bit.
It doesn't taste bad, but it's not San Antonio.
And the winner is...
Tradition, everything's always big. So here's a big puffy taco and a big margarita for you to always remember San Antonio.
Oh, of course I will. Thank you. I lost in San Antonio, but I never mind losing to Diana. I mean, her puffy tacos are so perfect. They're crispy, they're chewy, they're light.
What a thrill, a thrill. I promise you, everybody that's a great cook, get out there. He might just come your way, and it is everything that you can imagine it is. It is terrific.
So to all you awesome cooks out there, keep doing what you do.
But ask yourself this.
Are you ready for a throwdown?